What's going on, my friends? Oh, got some laundry done. And my vitamins too. And my tripod is dropping. Sorry, this thing sucks. I gotta get a better tripod here, folks. I've got this little portable handheld tripod, and I swear this thing drives me crazy. It's just annoying as all get out. That's about the best it's going to get. Sorry for the camera moving. But you probably have. I bet I can tell you that there are some van channels that told you when you utilize space with your laundry, how to fold your shirts. And you really aren't folding them. These kind of shirts, they don't wrinkle anyway. But you can roll them up and just kind of slide them in here. And you got small cabinets, so you just kind of take them. I'm telling you something you don't already know. Just taking them and you're just kind of rolling them up. Just however the heck you want to do it. These don't wrinkle. The ones that do, I'll de-wrinkle them out. Whatever I have to do. We do that. You just roll it up like a little, I don't know, like a towel. Sometimes you'll see a towel roll like that. Just stuff it in there, man. That's how you get your shirts in there. You get everything done. That's how you get it done. It is oh so cool. So, as I said, Friday morning I'm going to leave. Take the weekend off this weekend. I'm going to go take a little road trip. I'm going to go down to Beaufort, South Carolina to Hunting Island State Park. And I'm going to cut down towards Tybee Island. But I think I'm going to hit, I was talking with Casey Roman. If you've watched Casey Roman's channel, R-O-M-A-N, Casey, C-A-S-E-Y. She is a great storyteller. She did a really cool video in Hunting Island State Park. She is great at that, much better than me. So I'm going to do some really cool footage of it, because that's the whole point of it, is to kind of document my travels and life in general, living in a converted RV van, you know, so it doesn't get any better than that. It really is pretty cool. I don't mind the small spaces, though I do kind of juggle about whether I want to go just a little bit bigger and what I would do if I did. She's toying with going with the camper van thing. I mean the truck camper thing, which I think is real cool. There's a company called Host, and they have some models that have slide outs, and it's so cool. You get off in that thing and you never know it was a truck camper. It's so big. It's just the slide outs come out, and it's so cool. You got a ton of room. You can go anywhere you want with that thing. Just like you can this van, that truck will go anywhere. It'll park. It really will. Obviously, you know, as an RV, it's not to be as stealth to a certain degree. Now, stealth with this van depends on what part of the country that you're in. I will tell you, and I've been there, you go out west to, say, Washington State, you go to Oregon, you go to Colorado, around Denver, they're everywhere. Vans like this, hashtag van life, all over the place. You can't miss it. And in Charleston, it's kind of getting like, I'll see these guys riding around. I see some guys with some Colorado tags and a converted ProMaster like these riding around. And they're in town. They may be here working or hanging out for a while. I, in fact, have not seen that guy in a while, so I don't know really their whereabouts. I don't keep up with all that. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest, I have not explored my hometown as much for van life. You get on YouTube, people love to go downtown to the Battery. I haven't taken it down there. A buddy of mine to help me build this keeps saying, dude, you got to go down to the Battery. I'd park it down there. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe one day I will. It would be great to sit there and just hang out for a day. My thing is I'll go down there and someone tell me, you got to leave. Everyone else just sit their ass there, you know. Probably not. You know that is. But the thing about this part of the country and the eastern side of the United States, we don't have BLM land. That's a big thing in Arizona, New Mexico. It's a big thing in Utah, a little bit in Nevada and California. And I think, and I'm talking maybe southern Utah, lower desert. And I think there's some maybe near Arches. When I went to St. George, Utah, there was some going up towards Zion. When I went up the mountain, I would say it was to my right. You wouldn't know what to my right was. and where I was if you've never been there. But if you're going up the mountain, you'll see it. It's Bureau of Land Management is how that's deemed. And you'll know it. It is, it's everywhere. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I get a little nervous. I've never done it. People, it's no big deal. But I'd be, you know, somebody out there, I mean, you're out there all by yourself or something in the middle of nowhere, and God only knows who would pull up. I kind of like being close to things if you have to hit 911. But the cool thing about the BLM land is there is BLM police. There are so many BLM police officers, kind of like National Park Police, close enough where at some point they will get to you. You just don't know how quick, but you call them, they'll come. Got a problem, and sometimes you will. They will get to you. That they will. So it's a government paid thing. You always say, well, it's free. It's free. You know, if you think about it, and it's not really free. Your tax dollars are paying for it, so you're kind of paying for it indirectly, but you know, it's provided by your tax dollars. So that's why this is my opinion. That's why it's not good to go socialism. Socialism would kill every bit of that, because the first thing they'll cut is that. They'll cut the national parks budgets. Trump didn't, but Obama did. If you go look back, I don't know why he did it, but he cut back all that stuff. He cut back the space program. So, and it's, you know, there are past presidents. I don't care what side of the fence they're on. They've cut stuff like that to fund other things. So the first thing, no matter who's president, is if they're desperate for money, that's the first thing they'll cut. There's a lot of money that goes into the upkeep of these, you know, BLM lands. There's a lot of money that goes into the national parks. I mean, more money than we know. And it's a good thing that we have it, you know. And you pay $80 a year for that park pass. That's nothing. I wouldn't complain. A whole year you can hit every national park, and it's so cool. I need to renew mine this next year, but love it. It's a wonderful thing. So, I went into Yellowstone with it. You could go there as much as you want. Go hang out in Yellowstone every day of your life for a solid year for $80 a year. And they'll charge you, if you don't have a parks pass, $35 a person. Get in there. So, yeah, it's definitely worth its weight in gold. So, it's only like, you know, they'll let the vehicle in if you have the pass. And if you got 3 or 4 people, 5 people in the vehicle, right on through. We went to Rocky Mountain National Park. Went right on through. So, there's a lot of cool things you can do. So, I have lost train of thought. I'm babbling here, I swear. I went from one extreme to the other on that. Sorry about that. But anyway, it's a lot of things with RV. You have a lot of options. How big do you want one? How small? That's why I like this. I still, like I said earlier, I still think I want to go maybe a little bit bigger, where I've got a little more room. I kind of miss that shower being in the RV, believe it or not. I'm not going to lie on that deal. And having both the heating and air in there how I want it. I will say, though, I love this air conditioning in here. It's so cool. It's quiet. Oh, man. And it's efficient. It's 12 volt. You've got these RVs that are run off battery and solar that are, if they're not ducted, they're loud. My last RV, the air conditioning was loud. Like, if we were standing here talking, I would have had to turn it off. If it's ducted, it's much quieter. You don't have to worry about it. It's ducted. It's about as quiet as what I have in here. It's very cool. So, as you saw in my last video, I put in a space heater in this thing. And for about 5 or 10 minutes at a time, it actually is pretty cool. It warms this vehicle up pretty quick if you need it. So, I may get me a little small 250, 500 watt space heater just to have if I need it. If I'm at an RV park somewhere, you plug power. There you go. You got it. So, no big deal. I'm in the southeast. The heat is not the biggest thing. I mean, sometimes you'll need it. It will get cold, but in here, man, I can bundle up and just get up in the morning. And if it's cold enough, I'll wear, you know, socks and stuff like that. I just get up and turn the heat of the van on, you know, so warming up pretty quickly. But anyway, Friday, I am heading out. Like I said, I'm going to go hit that. What I would like to do is maybe go to St. Simon's Island. As I said, I was talking to Casey Ronan earlier, and she said, go to St. Simon's Island. It is beautiful. And I passed it back in July, and I think I'm going to try to hit it this time. Go check it out. I hear it's, from her, it's gorgeous. So we shall do that. I think there's another one, Cumberland Island. I don't know if that's in Georgia, close to that, St. Simon's or not, but we're going to do it. I'm going right past it, and it ought to be cool. So, anyway, like I said, if any of you guys are watching or van lifers, let's cross-promote each other, man. I'll plug you, plug me. Let me know you're out there. I try to do that with a lot of guys. I do that with some of the channels I watch. So, anyway, guys, I'm getting off for the night. I'm going to finish this, go chill. Got a lot to do tomorrow and this week before I head out. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And as I always say, if anything cool comes along, you know I'll catch you in. Have a good one. Be cool. Bye.